for some football here in Chicago at historic Soldier Field. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Chicago Bears. Daniel Carlson ready to get us started, and we're underway from Soldier Field. Luther Burden now on the return. Showing a little burst so far. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Gronk. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
He's somebody who has made a career of extending and creating plays. I mean, oftentimes, Kate, where I just would sit aghast. How did he do that? How does he make that throw on the run? Now he's got to take the spectacular and just add a whole level of consistency.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Staying grounded with Swift. A 2nd down run, good for 4. That brings up 3rd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Working from the gun, Williams. Pass brought in by Burden. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Has the connection this way. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
2nd down now, they need 7. Williams from the gun. Steps up and he's running with it. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field.
As a quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Raiders with an extra DB out there, 3rd down. Here he is on 3rd and short. He has the first over the middle, and he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
1st down. Here's Swift. Running in the red zone. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears finish up an excellent opening series. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Raiders nothing.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Trey Tucker to return it. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. So here come the Raiders now for their opening drive. And leading them out, you and I have both covered this guy, Brock, a veteran drafted back in 2013, coming off a career high in passing yards last season. It's Geno Smith.
Not been a whole lot of careers quite like Geno's. The miraculous second act of his career in 2022 is now old news. And I think it's because of a stubbornness, a stick-to-itiveness, and a competitiveness that few have.
Right to the air with Smith. And his first pass falls incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Back to the air, it's Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Smith on 3rd and short. That's Lockett. He brings it in. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
A gain of 12. First down.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 7-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. Smith yet again. Caught. Trey Tucker makes the play. It almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Out left, and Lockett makes the grab. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. On the sneak, it's Smith. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 2.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. First down, Smith to throw. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Bears get the football on the first turnover of the contest. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right? That's a small, and it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. The Bears on top here at Soldier Field. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Completed over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down from the 42. To throw, Williams. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st down from the 42. Here's Williams again. Short pass brought in. He works it down to the 37. That's a rookie out of Iowa State, Darian Porter, on that tackle.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And they take him down right along the 30. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On play action, here's Williams. He's gonna tuck it and run. Timeout Chicago, it uses its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
The positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pass complete, that's Devin Duvernay. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. This is from 35 out on the left hash. Santos' kick is good. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the 2nd best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, the points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half. One final shot before the half. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to be driven out at the end. So some fireworks, no points. Welcome back, everyone. Third quarter about to get underway. Got a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Out come the Raiders. They'll have it first to begin the third quarter. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Raiders just about ready for this one. And it's 1st and 10. Man in motion out of the slot. And first carry here for Ashton Genty. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Back to Genty. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Brings up 3rd and
6. To the air on 3rd and long. It's on target to Moore. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Raiders.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And they are all the way into that red zone.
A gain of 41 yards on the play. That's another Las Vegas first down. A 41-yard gain.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Smith on first down. Now set up the screen. Here's Moore. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
Second down now. They need 7. And again, it's Smith. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Throwing on third, Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. This 42 yards from the right hash. Carlson's kick is good. And their opening drive does something they couldn't do in the first half, partner. Gets them on the scoreboard.
Nice to pay off any drive with some points and able to trim the lead slightly there the first time out in the second half. And even if they can't get into pole position, they just want to keep this thing close.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Burden now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Toss play, Swift. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
1-yard loss on the play.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Bears football to begin the 4th as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Throw here, 3rd down. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. A draw now. This is Swift. Jukes away from one. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 6-yard gain on the play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate. And that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Going run again with Swift. this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts.
It's a gain of 4.
They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
The members tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd.
Important moment as they turn to Cairo Santos. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Santos' kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters. These are the moments they live for.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Tucker now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. From the gun, Smith. Continuing to move past the 45. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a pickup of 26. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Smith on 1st down. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense caught lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. Smith's going to throw again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Raiders down by 10. Now to throw. Sends this to the end zone. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Throwing for the back of the end zone. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. No one's around him. He's got space. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. Pick up there of 39 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. The shotgun, a give to Swift. And he's got the 1st down for the Bears, Brock, and that should clinch them this win. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Here's a design run. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. And it was a maestro of a performance defensively, limiting them to only 1 field goal. Playing shutdown football like that, Brock, it is no surprise they came away with the win. And I think you'd agree, we see some more lockdown.
Along the lakefront, a look there at Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, a couple of rivals doing battle in the NFC North. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears.
Chicago Bears.
Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go on this cold afternoon in Chicago. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here come the Bears and their quarterback for the 2nd straight year. #1 pick in the 2024 draft, it's Caleb Williams.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of
14 yards on that pass play there. First down, Chicago.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Williams to the air once more. Loveland open right side. He's got it. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough so they convert on 3rd down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he skips away nicely from that first defender. It's a pickup of 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 4. On the option, it's Swift. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle.
A gain of a yard.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Williams. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll be forced out of bounds. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball down.
And he's in! Kyle Manunga! Touchdown, Bears! A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. The kick is good. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his 3rd season as the Green Bay starter.
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field and we say, hey, you got to defend every blade of grass. They can make every throw, but that's exactly the case anytime this guy's lined up behind center. And the amount of stress that it puts on your pass defense, on your secondary to know, I got to defend sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, no matter where that ball is snapped. That's a tall task, and they're going to have to mix up coverages and be really sound on the back end, or this guy can really kill you.
We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. On 2nd down, Love. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
3rd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's got a man. That's Watson. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Love to throw it on 1st down.
Love's pass. Complete to Romeo Dobbs. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 2. On play action, Love. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a 1st down.
And the Packers.
I love this call. My defense is thinking run here. It's 2nd and short, so they go with play action. Leads to an easy 1st down. Really well done.
1st and 10. We'll go play action with Love. That is caught at 3. It's out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. It is a big-time play for the Packers. And even 30 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. The man in motion is Watson. Throwing is Love. The pass rush gets home and he goes down.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory. Snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Second and goal. From the gun, it's Love.
Love's pass.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Love. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Now an opening at the 30. And they will finally get him down. He gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Bears offense ready now for their second drive. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket, nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
It is 3rd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
There's no need to do anything reckless. It's 3rd and long. The opportunity to convert this is probably slim, so there was nothing open downfield. I think he makes the smart decision here, Mike. Avoid the negative play and throw the ball away.
On 4th down, here's Torrey Taylor to punt for Chicago. A fair catch will be taken here with that flag down by the punter, and this might keep the drive alive. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Williams. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
That's a short one, caught by Lovely. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
3rd and 8.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Throw it again. It's Williams. Duvernay with the grab. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that will be a bit of a letdown.
Throwing again, Williams. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
2nd and 10. They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
On third down, it's Williams. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
Really nice sequence of plays here defensively, not only to force the third and long, but then you really take away all of the quarterback's options downfield, left him with nothing really else to do but to just simply throw that one away.
And that is no good. He missed it. And the score remains tied at 7.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
That's going to be incomplete. They took it back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this second half. A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. A return now from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Packers offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake. Here's Love. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. 3rd down coming up. Now Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. They had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
Packers, 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Green Bay.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And will be forced out of bounds, a very short game.
At the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Now, faking the give. This one is caught by Reed. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the 1st down.
And these are the tough yards you judge it back by. Like we used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive. And I think he's able to pick up that 1st down by about 1 yard or 2.
That's complete to Watson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. 1st down, Packers.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
And Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. That complete to Jacobs. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Goes without saying, this is a huge drive. This game is all tied up. 4th quarter, that's a huge first down pickup. Now they got to see if they can get some points off this possession.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Running is Jacobs. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Edwards on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 9-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6. Now Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Here's Love. He'll keep this himself. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4.
Well, nothing doing here, Mike. And the key to stopping that on defense is you have to get them before they have a chance to get going. And that's exactly what they're able to do here. No gain, force the 4th down.
So now, a big spot coming here. This to grab a late lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
Duvernay on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Bears offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll put Loveland in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He's got Loveland free left side.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 17 yards on that connection. Good for a Bears first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Swift. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
They come to the line needing 6 yards for a first down. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. And this game not quite in hand yet. Still, all 3 timeouts left for the defense, so they can't just kneel this one out. But one first down will essentially end the game. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11. So it's a win here for the visiting Packers. Points were at a premium in this one, but they're able to eke out the victory